What is happening, everybody? Welcome back to another Formula 1 video. Today we're going to be looking at Carlos Sainz's 2017 Renault half-scale mini helmet.
Thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Daniel.
What's happening, guys? My name is Grim. Welcome back to the channel. Before I get into looking at this bad boy right here, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, like the video, and if you can, go down below, hit the link on the Instagram, follow me on that if you want to get behind the scenes, whatever, I don't know, whatever they say, right? But anyway, Carlos Sainz's 2017 Renault Formula 1 mini helmet, signed, of course, by Carlos Sainz. Now, let's have a look back at 2017. Carlos Sainz was driving for Renault with his teammate Jolyon Palmer. Carlos Sainz ended up finishing the Formula 1 2017 season in P9 with 54 points. His teammate Jolyon Palmer was down the bottom, finishing the season in P17 with only 8 points. There was a massive gap between Jolyon Palmer and, of course, Carlos Sainz. Carlos Sainz obviously always being a quality driver. Now, this was a sherbet released by them in a half-scale form of Carlos Sainz's mini helmet. Now, what an awesome piece by Carlos Sainz. I've always been a fan of Sainz since he joined Toro Rosso. I wish they brought out his season helmet when he first joined Formula 1 back in 2016. It's never been released. Hopefully one day they do, because I'd love to get that signed and put in my collection. There are custom pieces out there, and I have done a video on, if you're getting into mini helmets, what to know, custom helmets, where to buy, what pens to use. So you guys can check that out after this video. But there is no rookie 2015 Carlos Sainz piece released to the general public. Now, this piece right here did have hand signed by Carlos Sainz, and like I say in every video, uni paint pens, okay? You gotta use uni paint pens. Now, it wasn't the cleanest signature, as you guys can see at the end. He stuffed up his little flick at the end, and there is no dot. Now, Carlos Sainz has two signatures. Sometimes he put a dot at the end, and sometimes he doesn't. So, I don't know, this time he didn't do it. He did have time, he grabbed it. He'd done his signature. It wasn't the cleanest, probably the least cleanest signature I've got from Carlos Sainz on mini helmets. But yeah, Carlos Sainz is really cool, really easy to get. If you have anything to get signed and you put it next to him or say, okay, please get signature or whatever, he's happily to grab it and sign, even if he's in a rush. I've seen him go on for like morning runs. People have stopped to try and get photos of him. He stops, takes a quick photo or a quick signature, and then just does what he has to do for the day. So Carlos Sainz is really awesome with the fans. Absolutely spot on awesome. Now, if I had to rate him out of 10 how easy or hard he is to get, it's probably like a 3. Like for me personally, it's probably like a 2 or 1 I can get him. But for the general public, probably a 3 out of 5. Yeah, it's not too difficult to get. Now, obviously, every year, I always say the drivers are more harder to get every single year. It gets harder and harder every time in Formula 1 getting driver signatures. But yeah, I'd rate Sainz the more easier side compared to someone like a Verstappen or a Hamilton or an Alonso. So yeah, even though he does drive for Ferrari and he is Mr. Popular, he is easier to get. Even George Russell will probably be harder than Carlos Sainz. That's an example of two drivers sort of at the same age in sort of that generation. Now, here is a look at the helmet itself. A really cool piece by sherbet. A really sick detailed helmet. Of course, he joined Renault and was still signed to Red Bull, of course, but had to leave because there was no spot for him going to the main team because the main focus was, of course, on Max Verstappen. Now, he did move that to Renault, outperformed Jolyon Palmer, and of course ended up making the move to McLaren. And of course now he's at Ferrari. And now, at the time of recording, he is looking for a seat in 2026 because Lewis Hamilton has replaced him. Now, 3 years from now, we're going to know if that move was all happening and what happened after that. After you look at a video 3 years later, you're like, oh crap, this, and this happened. But at the time of recording, we don't know where Carlos Sainz is going to go, and I can't wait to see where he goes. Because if he goes to Red Bull or something, I'm excited to see what piece he brings out for next season in half-scale form. But Carlos does now release multiple half-scale helmets. You can get them, and every year he's always got something coming out. Even has special edition helmets, and I don't collect special editions like I say most of the time. I do just collect regular season helmets. Now, if I had to rate this bad boy out of 10, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. I love the red and yellow, the Spanish vibes on this helmet. Of course, the Red Bull, and it was pretty much Red Bull x Renault. But yeah, absolutely awesome. And of course, he is sponsored by the alcohol brand, which I actually put on here, but it says 0.0 because there is no alcohol in that particular bottle. So that's why they can put that on the actual helmet. I guess there is no cigarette sponsorships as well on Formula 1 mini helmets these days. You can buy custom stickers, but not like any of the drivers are sponsored by cigarette brands compared to back in the 80s, for example. But yeah, that is what I'm going to rate the Sainz helmet. A really cool piece. I got this sign back in 2022, I'm pretty sure, because I ended up buying it later on, this helmet. I'm like, I love it, I want to get it. And I had like 3 Sainz helmets. Me and a few people in my team, we went up to him and he just signed 1, 2, 3. It was pretty much after he came back from the airport. We got him arriving, and yeah, it was super chill. So Sainz is absolutely awesome. Now, this particular helmet is actually considered the 2018 half-scale mini helmet. Now, that's how they released it, the 2018 version. But in 2017, obviously making the switch from Toro Rosso back to Renault, he did have a pretty much exact similar design, but the actual technical term for this helmet is a 2018 helmet. And of course, in 2018, the stats for Carlos Sainz, he did finish P10 with 53 points, with his teammate Nico Hülkenberg actually edging out on him, finishing the season in P7 with 69 points. So the technical term is actually a 2018 mini helmet, but I do say 2017 / I guess 2018 because he pretty much used the same helmet between both seasons. Thank you guys for watching today's video. This has been the Carlos Sainz Renault half-scale mini helmet. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in my next Formula 1 video. Thank you.